everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing well. I can't believe that we're almost in the middle of March. It's absolutely insane. Like, time is flying by so quickly and there's still so much to do in the lounge. But update wise, we have currently got the main carcass built now. I'll attach some clips here of Sam working on that. From the previous clips that you will have just seen, Sam has got further along than where it was left off, purely because I wasn't able to film anything whilst I was working in the gym of the evenings. I've got the electrician coming over on Tuesday of next week to get the wall lights and the main light fitted, as well as the sockets and the switch as well. This is what the media wall currently looks like, and I can't believe how much Sam has managed to get done in such a short space of time. He did have to change a couple of things as he was building it. For example, the shelving started to bow ever so slightly in the middle because it was only held together by bits of MDF on the sides. So he decided that he would MDF the back as well, just to reinforce them a little bit more. Now, I'm not going to put anything too heavy in the shelves, but yeah, we just had to make that slight adjustment just to be on the safe side. I absolutely love the shelf that we've also got at the top here, and I do think that having the telly on the wall slightly off of the bottom has worked out perfectly, and he has left a little gap around the edge as well. I don't know if he thinks he can get a bigger telly in this gap or what, but it does mean that we can access the Sky box, which is currently behind the telly. I think you can get brackets from like Amazon that you can put up on the wall, so none of these wires that you can currently see will be seen when it's done, apart from this one wire that you can see here, which is the Sky cable. So I think we're just going to paint that the same colour as the wall, and hopefully it will blend in a little bit better. But yeah, last night Sam managed to cork up pretty much half of the media wall unit, and I think tonight he's going to finish corking off this other side, and then he's going to get the MDF panels fitted all across the top, and then the bits down here that you can see that aren't quite finished yet We did pop to B&Q yesterday and picked up this moulding, which will end up going at the top here, just so it has a nice straight finish to it. And also, I didn't realise you can actually get MDF primer. My dad told me that you could get it, so I bought it. From the last clip that you will have just seen, I've just been around today and filled in the last of the holes on the media wall unit, and I'm so gutted because myself and Sam worked on it towards the end of last week, just filling in holes. Sam was finishing off putting some more of the MDF bits on. We put the trim bit on at the top as well there, but my camera battery died on me, and the other one that I have got spare I thought was charging, but I didn't actually flick the switch on the plug, so that was also dead. So I haven't got as much content as I would have hoped, so I have got a bit to update you on with regards to how it's looking in here. We were in London on Sunday and Monday, so that did take up our time. I basically had to go and get my ring resized on Monday morning, so we went down, had a little bit of a wander around. I think we walked roughly around 10 miles on both Sunday and Monday, so we did quite a lot. And whilst we were there, we also had welded bracelets done at Astrid and Mew in Selfridges in London. We did pre-book that before we went, so that was quite a nice experience. And then yeah, we came back on Monday, and yesterday I was just so busy with clients. The electrician came and fitted the wall lights and the main light in here, and as you can probably see behind me, he also fitted the sockets and the switch as well. So pretty much all of the electrical work in here is done, apart from one plug socket, which I'll show you in a second. So yeah, that's really exciting, although I haven't actually got any bulbs for the lights in here. I thought I had some already, but I didn't. I used them in the bedrooms. So Sam ordered some on Amazon last night, so they're being delivered today. So hopefully we'll be able to get those fitted, and then I'll be able to show you what that looks like. We've just been in here with Sam's plug-in light, just trying to get stuff done, and also using the lamp of an evening, which actually hasn't been too bad because we haven't got curtains in here. From the outside it just looks like a fishbowl, so we've been trying to keep it as dark as possible in here. But yeah, today's plan of action is to try and get the media wall unit primed, and then we are going to be working on whitewashing the rest of the walls and the ceiling, ready for this weekend, because my dad's coming over to paint, which I'm so pleased about. He's going to get the colours on the walls and the ceiling, and also on the media wall unit. So we want to get it to a good enough stage so that when he comes he can just literally put the paint straight on, because obviously we've still got the plaster on show here, and then the media wall unit is just still, it's MDF. So I'm going to get that all primed today, and then I'll show you what that looks like a little bit later on. But at the moment it currently looks like this. So if I just get up and show you from a better angle, this is what it currently looks like in here. I'm utterly obsessed with these wall lights, which were from Next. If you'd watched my previous video, I did feature those in that. And this is what the main light looks like. Now this main light was from Dunelm, and then yeah, these were from Next. So they are slightly different, but they have still got like the black detailing on. So yeah, really, really happy with those. I didn't actually see it until the electrician put it up. So yeah, it looks exactly like it does on the box and on the photos, so I'm pleased about that. And you can also move the wall light forward and back slightly. Not forward and back, you can tilt it up and down. So yeah, really pleased with those. And then on the media wall unit, I have obviously filled in all the holes, as you can see. I just need to go in today and sand the holes down. And as you can see, Sam has corked half of the unit, but not the other half. He basically just ran out of time. So I think he'll probably get that done over the next couple of days. But I just thought, whilst I've got a bit of time today, I would get this all primed up so it'll look quite different by the end of today, and it'll be all nice and ready for when my dad comes. Now, as you can see, the paint behind the lights here, this is exactly what the media wall unit colour is going to look like. Sam just wanted to get the coats of paint on so that we're not having to faff around going around the actual fitting itself. So I can't fully remember exactly what Farrow & Ball colour this is, but I will tag it down below. So we've gone quite light across this back wall here. And we have actually got the sockets fitted at the back of here. We just ended up going white behind here because it's never going to be seen. And then we've got the sockets installed all around the lounge. I really do think the colour is pretty. It's quite a neutral beige, but also has a bit of a green tinge to it. And the colour is drop cloth in Farrow & Ball. We did mix it up in the B&Q Tough and Durable paint, so I'll let you know how I get on with that. But for the rest of the house, we've used this paint and it's been brilliant. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the finish of that. So we've got one socket down here, another one over in this corner. We have got one to be installed here, but it did get scratched. So this one's going to be one with a USB and a USB-C port as well. And then we've just got the toggle switches, one for the main light, one for the wall lights. And then over in this corner here, we have got another one installed as well. So we've got quite a few sockets that are all ready to go now, which I'm really happy with. And once this is all whitewashed across the back here, I'm sure it will look totally different. Now, if you're wondering why we haven't got the cabinet doors on yet, it's because we mainly wanted to just get the carcass up and ready for painting. Because my dad is here this weekend, we've not got enough time to be able to build the cabinet doors to then be able to get those painted as well. So we've just left it as it is at the moment, so that can all get done. And then at a later stage, Sam will end up putting the cabinet doors on. He has still got to order hinges, I think, for the doors as well. I have had the door knobs delivered already, which look great. So yeah, I'm sure that will get done over the next couple of weeks, but this is the point that we wanted to get to, ready for this weekend. Just got back from the office and Sam's dad has been here all day fitting the lounge door. Now it looks insane. I absolutely love it. We have had it for quite some time, just stored in the downstairs toilet. Just the reality of renovation, and it's so good now that it's installed. It makes the lounge look like a proper room now. And Sam managed to get the skirting boards all fitted last night, as well as the door frame around obviously the door, which is now fitted. And I did start painting the media wall unit, which you will have just seen from the last couple of clips. The camera did die several times, so I did try to capture as much content as I could within the time frame that I had. I just kept hearing the camera in the background switching itself off, and because I've sort of set it up and it's been on like a sort of time lapse, it only lasts around 20 minutes per time before the camera switches itself off. So yeah, I had a bit of a palaver trying to do all of that, but I did get the whole of the top half of the media wall unit primed, and it took so much longer than I thought. And with the sanding as well of all the holes and stuff, yeah, it just took me a lot longer. So now I've obviously got to do the lower half. On another note, we have got the carpets officially booked in to be fitted on the 16th of April, so I'm really looking forward to that. I feel like these weeks are flying by, so even though that's probably about a month away from now, it will come round quite quickly. And I have requested for the sofas to be delivered the day after as well, so I'm just waiting to hear back on that. I have ordered some flooring samples for the hallway, which Sam does need to fit before the carpets get fitted. So there is a lot going on over the next few weeks just to try and get prepared, ready for the carpets. So I'm sure I will keep you updated with that over the next couple of weeks. But I'm going to bring you downstairs so that you can see what's been going on. It's absolute chaos down there, and there are so many things still to do before the carpets get fitted. So yeah, I'm in a bit of panic mode, to be honest, and I don't think we're going to be able to get the lounge whitewashed before my dad comes, so that's another thing on the list to do when he gets here. But this is what it's currently looking like at the moment. Now it looks totally different with this top half all primed. It's just brightened it up so much. We have ordered the sky bracket to go onto the wall, so hopefully we're going to get all that screwed in so that the holes are in place, ready for painting, and then obviously that will just get taken off and put back on afterwards. We don't want to be drilling any holes onto freshly painted walls, so we're going to try and do as much as we can before my dad gets here on Saturday. But yeah, it took me so long just to kind of get in between these bits underneath the telly here, and there are some holes that I totally missed filling, so I have got to go back round and do that again. And then this is what the door looks like. I'm obsessed with it. It looks so good, and it's nice to have doors downstairs that have got glass in as well. All of the ones upstairs is just a solid oak panel. But for down here, this door and the kitchen door, which will be here, are going to both be the same so that it allows a lot of light to come through. We've gone for the black hardware detailing on the doors down here as well. And then yeah, Sam has fitted all of the skirting, which I have got to go round now and fill. And at the moment, the sofas are just still all covered up from the door fitting this morning. So yeah, like I say, I have got a lot to do. Oh, by the way, this is the colour of what this back wall is going to look like. I know you couldn't tell yesterday when I was trying to show you the colour around here, but as you can see, it's definitely an off-white colour, a bit more of like a light beige, and I'm not 100% sure whether I want to take that onto the ceiling or not. I don't think we're going to have enough paint. I may have to order some more, although saying that, this is the size paint pot that we've got for this whole media wall unit, so I think we're going to have to get another pot anyway. So I do need to make my mind up as to what I want to do with the colour of the ceiling and the media wall unit. I do feel like though, I wouldn't know what to do with the skirting board and the door frame, because if I'm painting that white, I feel like the ceiling's also got to be white. Just to kind of match it up. So yeah, I'm still debating what I want to do with that. I am going to be speaking to my dad in a little while just to kind of go through some details ready for this weekend. But yeah, I'm hoping that by Sunday this room will be looking a lot more different. I am going to conclude this video here, and I've just remembered that I haven't shown you the light bulbs working in this lounge, because I know I said I would show you once I had those delivered. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till it gets dark so I can actually show you the lights properly, because they look so lovely in here. We went for a really warm white light and it just makes this room look so cozy. So I think once my dad's been this weekend and painted, I'll show you what that looks like. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I look forward to sharing this room with you, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we will have some paint on the walls.